Yeah. How's that Sierra working out for you?
Circumstances have changed, Jenny.
What do you mean by that?
Things have changed. Circumstances, Jenny, beyond the acts of God. Force majeure.
How's Joe?
Who's Joe?
My husband! How's Joe?
Joe's okay, but there are 3 people up in Brainerd that are not so okay, I'll tell you that.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? You know what? Let's just get this deal over with and we'll call it a day.
Blood has been shed, Jenny. Blood has been shed.
What the hell does that mean?
3 people in Brainerd.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. And we need more money.
What the heck have you guys got yourself into?
We need more money.
You know what? This was supposed to be no rough stuff, but I had a thing.
Okay, we need wait, we need more money.
You know, for Christ's sake here.
Okay, don't interrupt me. Don't ever
I'm sorry.
interrupt me. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm just trying to.
I am not going to debate with you, Jenny. We need the full amount. The full 80,000. That's it.
Look. We had a deal now. And you know what? A deal's a deal.
Is that right, Jenny? You want to tell those 3 people up in Brainerd that a deal is a deal? Go ahead and ask them.
What the hell does that mean?
I'll see you tomorrow. See, I couldn't hear you.
Conversation on the phone, as opposed, compared to being sitting across from one another. So, Catherine, let's go with you first. Did you feel on it?
I felt completely off.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Did you have anything in place? I mean, what?
I couldn't. I don't know what it was. I played with my substitution, and my scene objective was just to get her to give me the money. My inner object for money was. I actually set it up where the money was medicine to help supply for my mom.
Okay.
So I really need it.
Okay.
And I need as much as I can. I need to get it from her.
All right. Did you have a substitution for Amy?
I did.
Okay. Was it in place?
I tried. I
don't think it was.
I don't think so.
So when we do this again next week, let's have it be in place. Have it be like in a cafe or a bar or somewhere.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple of different ways.
The only thing is that one line.
What line?
Well, she says, I'll be in town tomorrow.
To get the money. Wait, I'll be back tomorrow. Just change
Okay.
it. Yeah, don't let that get in the way. So yeah, and I think also by having it in person, I mean, you can have another obstacle about, people around you. They might be hearing, they might be listening, it's just going to add a whole new element to it. So I think that, overall, really nothing in the scene worked for you.
Nothing.
It wasn't.
I didn't feel unfair.
It didn't feel like you were hearing anything. It didn't feel like you had a substitution. It didn't feel like you had anything placed really.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it just didn't work. We wanted to, because it was written that way, we were like, well, we could just put the partition and I can hear it and we can just hear each other over the partition. But for whatever reason, I guess with my doings and everything else, I couldn't hear it.
Alrighty.
You didn't miss any lines, though.
Well, that's nice. That's good.
Yeah. I felt like when you said now a deal's a deal, I don't know, I felt like there was a line that was cut out. I felt like there was, like, have the money ready or something like that. I can't remember. I didn't get it. Anyway.
All right. Well, your ideas sound like they're going to work if we implement them, but I just think that having her in the room is just going to help everything. Okay. Don't cry. We'll do better. Okay, Amy, how about you? Would you feel on? Would you feel off?
Let's see. I felt on where I said, for Christ's sakes here.
What was your action there?
Calm them down.
Okay.
Calm them down, kind of
All right.
get the attention off of him being crazy,
Yeah.
or her being crazy.
Yeah.
And also I felt when I said this is supposed to be a no rough stuff type deal.
Okay. All right. So what is your scene objective?
It was, well, my scene objective is to have everything go as it was supposed to.
Okay. And the
Put
obstacles?
everything the way it was. The
All right.
obstacle is set. Obviously something's gone wrong that I'm not aware of. I'm putting my trust in these people who I've really never met.
Yeah. Did you have a substitution for Catherine?
Mhm.
Was it in place?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have an inner object for what the kidnapping was? Because you know the story, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you have an inner object for that?
I did.
Okay. The big note for you is to let's raise the stakes.
Okay.
Okay, because it didn't say, and also, you know, in case you're all wondering, you know, obviously this is from Fargo, which is two men. It's William H. Macy and Steve Buscemi. But I've been taking a lot of my male scenes and changing them just because I don't have a lot of female scenes that are that interesting. I mean, I get so annoyed at some of them that I read them and I think, oh, if this is how women really were, I'd kill myself. So some of these are just more fun. Yeah, I think we need to raise the stakes, and we also need to make this character. Keep in mind, you know, what made this character so funny was just what an incredibly incompetent.
Right.
I mean, just everything about this person is just incompetent.
Right.
And so there is a nervousness and an anxiety, you know, that he just sort of lives in. You know, I love William H. Macy for this reason. I mean, I don't know that anyone does loser better than him.
Right.
And he just wears it.
And that's not Amy. Amy's very competent.
Yes,
so.
absolutely. And so that's a real stretch for you to sort of, not sort of, but to dumb yourself down in a big way. Okay? So we need that, because that's where the comedy comes from.
Well, and I think probably, yeah, I probably need to change the inner object because, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think you need to change the inner objects to, I mean, you want them to work for you, but I think that there's something just sort of bizarre about a person who pays someone to kidnap their spouse. I mean, that's just really an insane idea.
Right.
You know, and then of course the people get killed and you don't know if the spouse is alive or not. So I think that those stakes really need to be raised a lot. But we're going to be able to see that more when the two of you are face to face.
So when I was trying to give an inner object for the kidnapping, I was trying to figure out with that whole situation something that I got myself into, which is a huge mess.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get myself out.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard, like, you know, I came as close as I could to it, but, yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
what's
it's
going
something
to be
that,
so.
well, I think
I mean,
that
I could
needs-
use a what if, but I don't even know if the what if that I could think of wouldn't happen. So you know what I mean? Like you got to think of something that would really like destroy you.
Yeah, and I think, and maybe we can go about it backwards by picking the most incompetent person that you know, and you entrusted them to do something for you. It can be something very minor, but if this is the person who's in charge of it, and they just keep giving, and they're hysterical and saying stupid things, and you say, "How's my husband?" and they go, "Who?" and you go, "Oh, "She's my husband, you know, Joe." You know, that might work. So.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so, because we had talked about this and about how to play this, and you know, it could have gone another way, completely playing the scene differently, but it would have been not true to the William H. Macy character.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost felt like if I made that person somebody who is really incompetent, that I felt superior over, that almost takes the true character of who William H. Macy is playing.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I think that no matter your substitution has to be somebody incompetent.
Okay.
They just have to be, and somehow you're going to have to dumb yourself down. You're going to have to make whatever you're talking about so bizarre and so outside of your realm of possibility.
Okay.
That even just talking about it, you know, I think one of the other I mean, this scene is so loaded with obstacles, you know, just from where they are to what has happened in Brainerd to her being incompetent, you're incompetent, everything about it, and your character's nervousness is just through the roof. And I also think that there's a really, really huge trust element in this scene that we need to play. You know, it's a sort of, I want to say, cat and mouse. It's more like cloak and dagger type thing, you know, where there's a lot of mystery, and it's sort of, I think this scene works best like when, is that your line, how's the Sierra working for you? That's your line? Okay, maybe that's the code word that you're going to use so that you know that this is really the kidnapper. Because up until now, you just, you know, somebody else arranged it for you. I'm not sure how it was actually set up, and then you're drawing the answers, you know, out of her. But I think also one of the obstacles is that this is a really scary person.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I just have in here that I'm trying to manipulate, and I'm not good at it.
Right.
It's a secret from my family.
Yeah, and I think also, I mean, this is a huge dilemma when she asks for more money. It's just like, she's always, I don't have any money as it is, and now you want more money? That has to be just crazy dangerous. Yeah. Okay, and also keep in mind that about this point in the scene, everything else is sort of piling in. Everything else in this person's life is just falling apart.
Yeah.
All right. So we just have to really raise the stakes. Okay, and let's have fun with it. Okay, let's make it silly. I want both of you to come in here with parkas next week. Parkas and gloves and hats and yeah.
Oh yeah.
And of course, as we work, Amy, imitate this person. You know, sometimes when you play a character that is so far removed from who you are, it doesn't hurt to try to do it as if you are somebody else. And then you do that enough times, you're going to feel it. You're going to have the mannerisms, the vocal patterns. You're creating a character. Those are the characterizations.
Right.
So you can try that on and see what happens.
Yeah, and I have to get over that because I mean, you've said that before, and I just have to get over it because I personally think in my own head when I do that, I'm like, dang it, she's going to call me on acting. She's going to say I'm acting, you know, and I just got to get over that.
Well, I think that you have to wear it so well that I don't notice.
Right.
You know, that's the key for anybody creating a character. You know, when you look at
costume too.
What's that? Oh, everything, the hair, the costume, all that. You know, many years ago, somebody asked Meryl Streep what it was like to work with all these different leading men. You know, because she worked with everybody, and she was really, and it was just very honest because she was talking about how, you know, there's some like Clint Eastwood or Robert Redford. They're always the same. Okay, but then you're with somebody like I don't know that she's ever worked with Sean Penn, but there was somebody that she mentioned who really does great characters. You know, you forget that they're who they are, and she's like that. I mean, when Meryl Streep does a character, you forget it's Meryl Streep. It's just that she creates these characters that are so believable, and that's the trick. Not everyone can do that. You know, I mean, look at Julia Roberts. She's darling. She's not a character actress. You know, she's Julia Roberts. Yeah. She did a character once, and her movie bombed, so Hollywood said, "Don't do that again."
Which one was it?
Mary Riley.
Oh yeah.
That was great. Yeah. Anyway, so let's try it. I mean, this is like a big laboratory. You know, we're here to experiment. It's not about doing it right. And sometimes it does turn out right. That's what it's. All right.
How's that Sierra working out for you?
Circumstances have changed, Jenny.
What the hell does that mean?
Things have changed. Circumstances, Jenny, beyond the acts of God. Force majeure.
How's Joe?
Who's Joe?
My husband! Oh my God! Oh, what's Joe?
Oh, Joe's okay. But there are 3 people up in Brainerd who's not so okay, I'll tell you that.
What the hell does that mean? All right, you know what? Let's just get this deal over with right here. Okay? It's good done.
Blood has been shed, Jenny. Blood has been shed. 3 people. In Brainerd.
Jeez!
That's right. And we need more money.
What the hell are you talking? What the hell have you guys got yourself into?
We need more money.
Wait, this was supposed to be no rest of that deal!
Don't ever interrupt me, Jenny. Just shut the fuck up.
Sorry. Sorry. It's just, you know.
I'm not going to debate you, Jenny. We need the entire 80,000.
Whoa.
We need that's the full price.
All right, for Christ's sake. All right.
Blood has been shed. We've incurred risks, Jenny. I'm going to be in town tomorrow. Have the money ready.
No. All right. You know what? No. Okay. Now, we had a deal. And a deal's a deal.
Great.
Is that right? Jenny? Why don't you tell those 3 poor souls up in Brainerd? If a deal is a deal.
What the hell are you